What's going on, everybody? Today we're checking out Marvel Legends Super-Adaptoid. Quick look at the packaging, figure photo in a stance, figure photo on the other side, some cool retro artwork on the other side, and one last generic pose on the other side. Very important here at the bottom. Quick reminder that this is plastic-free packaging, so never mind the fact that the action figure weighs 1 pound and it is solid plastic. Dun, dun, dun! Let's get him out. All right, first impressions with this guy out of the package. You know, I think he's worthy. I think he's worthy. Quick backstory on Super-Adaptoid. He is an artificial being created by the AIM scientists to essentially destroy Captain America, to kill Captain America. He has a fragment of the cosmic cube, and from that he gets this vast array of powers, and amongst them is the one where he can copy anybody's abilities. So that's why he has Mjolnir as an accessory, and that's why he has this massive Captain America shield as an accessory. Really cool gloss, decent thickness. It has a heft to it. Very cool. Very thick straps. I love all the sculpted molding on those straps. Really cool. None of it is functional. Like, you can't unlock any of these straps, but the molding is really, really nice. And the connections for the straps, as you can see there, are really hefty. So really well done. I will say, since they don't open, you're going to have to remove these gauntlets. The gauntlets do move and give you some swivel there on that bicep or on that forearm. But you're going to have to remove them by pulling off the fist and pulling those off so that you can slide the straps over his forearm. You know, but very, very nice, well done shield. And the color matches are outstanding. Look at that. And close here on that pea green, but not identical. But really nice touch there. And on that dark green, you got a pretty decent match also. On Mjolnir, it is pretty hollow. You know, so be careful because this will crush on you. And it'll be a bunch of fragments. You know, so it'll be for a different dial. But otherwise, it looks nice. It's a really decent size for him. This is a super stiff plastic also. It could snap on you if you squeeze or pinch too tight right here or over here. So this isn't well constructed at all, you know? So disappointing there. Super-Adaptoid himself. I am digging his overall look. I mean, he basically looks like Captain America, right? Minus this mask. But I'm really digging it. I like his utility belt. You know, it does move on him. So that's nice. It's free floating. Pretty cool. He does not have a waist cut. So you will have only your ab crunch, which gives you about that much down, about that much backward. But that is great articulation there. He's got his upper diaphragm swivel, which really isn't going to twist for you. You'll break it. It gives you a little bit like a wobble and maybe a little bit of wobble there. So not much in the shoulders. That's a good 90 or very close to it. And you do get rotation. You do get swivel here because of the gauntlets, but the forearm itself has no swivel. It's just that the gauntlet is swiveling over the forearm. Very cool. No butterfly joint there at all or movement at all. And it is not pinless. You've got your horizontal hinge here on your left arm and your vertical hinge here on the right. And he's so huge that he keeps popping off of the camera frame. And I can tell you, he stands at a solid 12 inches tall. And if you wanted to see that on camera. So he's a huge figure. With the legs, let's see. You get a good kick forward. He has some action there at the hip, which gives him a little bit more reach upward. Toe down. No toe up because it gets caught on the creases there of the boot. You've got swivel here at the boot cut, swivel at the thigh, You've got a decent split. You don't really have much movement in the leg backward at all. Just about that much. Double jointed knees that are also pinned. You get a good rocker. It's a generous rocker. Very nice. So standard, typical articulation for a Marvel Legends figure, just in the 12-inch scale. As we seem to be branching off into the parts of the Marvel Universe where we're going to be seeing more colossal size figures. I don't want to see a bunch of 32-inch action figures the same size as Galactus. I wouldn't mind a few other Celestials, but I don't want to see a bunch of 32-inch action figures. But I wouldn't mind seeing, some 12-inch action figures that are built this well and designed this well. Heck yeah, man. This is a super cool action figure that's oversized. Let's go ahead and segue into today's themed comparisons. And for that, we're going to do two comparisons. I'm going to bring out some of the Super-Adaptoid's allies. And first out, the Red Hulk. And they're not direct allies, but they are associated through AIM. So there's that. MODOK. And this is my preferred version of MODOK with the purple. Even though I really do want that action figure that comes with the other version. I don't know his name right now. Red Skull. And he'll give us a decent sense for what a typical Marvel Legend figure is sized at or scales at. This guy is a beast. The sculpting is dope. The articulation is dope. I love the three-tone green that they got going on here. The only down, I think, is the hollowness and the overall choice of plastics on this particular accessory for him. All right, let's do themed comparison number 2. First, we'll bring out Marvel's The Thing. And as you can see, for theme comparison number 2, we're going to go with some of Super-Adaptoid's enemies. One of my only Marvel Legends Thor's figures that have that retro look, and I know that is Ragnarok Thor, but I'm okay with that. All right, I'm okay with that for now. I also have swapped in the Multiverse Gladiator Superman cape because it's a much softer, much better cape. And I like how it sits on Thor without hindering his articulation. Another enemy of Super-Adaptoid. Again, we're making believe this is the real Thor. We'll bring out Iron Man. Very dope. We'll also bring out Cyclops. Again, I brought out some figures that are going to give us a sampling of scale. And so we've got a standard Marvel Legends with Cyclops. We've got Iron Man coming in a bit taller than your standard figure. Then we have Thor and She-Hulk and Thing giving us a little bit more height. And you see how Super-Adaptoid is just a massive towering dude. What I think is the definitive Captain America right now. Thinking maybe any toy line. I think this is the #1 greatest Captain America right now of all time. Mayfex, anybody you want to name, I think this is the best Captain America. You can fight me in the comments. Very, very dope. I think I've already shared my final thoughts with Super-Adaptoid. I love it. I think it's dope, and I'm happy it's in my collection. Lots of pluses here, and he looks dope, whether he's with his allies, whether he's with his enemies. He looks really, really dope. As always, everybody, I had a lot of fun sharing with you today, and I'm thankful to you that you came out to sharing the experience of collecting toys as an adult, and I hope you're able to keep coming back and share some experiences too. Until next time, everybody. Thank goodness it's playtime.